solutions we found out. No any example we seen that finite state machine can do the addition or multiplication or division. Correct? Do you agree? We have checked that only the string belong to that or not, substring is present or not, occurrences, that type of example we seen, divisibility we seen, divisible by that or not. Then we understand there will be two types of finite state machine, that is the deterministic and non-deterministic finite state machines. We have seen the difference, advantages and disadvantages of each over another. Then we learn how to convert the NFA to DFA. Even we learn about the one more special NFA, that is the epsilon NFA. Without input, the machine can transit from one state to another state, because that will be more practical. Then we learn another category of automata, that was the finite automata, which gives output on every input. Again, in that we learn two machines, Mealy machine and Moore machine. And finally, we learn how to do the conversion of Moore machine to Mealy machine. Is it okay? Does we check out these all points?
Yes, sir.
Yes, great. So let's move ahead. I know last time we not able to solve all the problem, whole the problem of minimization of Mealy machine. Leave that to the as a home view, because we have solved up to 3 steps. You might have got what are the strategies we have used to group on different inputs and outputs. So I will appeal you to complete that problem. Today we will check what points remain from this unit number 1. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Great. So we have completed introduction to formal language, introduction to language translation logic, essentials of translation means that compiler steps, then alphabets, languages, finite representation language, finite automata, then FSM, language accepted by finite automata, definition of regular language. Yes, regular language definition does be seen. Regular language is the language of which machine? Can anyone tell me? Regular language is the language of which machine? It is the language of finite state machine. Okay, then deterministic, non-deterministic, finite automata we learn, epsilon NFA we learn, finite automata with output like Moore machine, Mealy machine, definition, model, and interconversion. So we have covered all these points. Today we will check this case study, finite state machine for vending machine and a spell checker. So as I mentioned in morning lecture, we are going to talk on use case. Those who were absent for the morning lecture, let me repeat what does the use case means. Use case is the application or the domain where the problem is there, and there we will apply the knowledge we earn. So shall we go for these two use cases, two case studies? Yes, shall we go for it? Right. So we'll go one by one. We will talk about the vending machine first. Vending machine. So do you remember any vending machine? Do you able to visualize any vending machine you have used? Yes. Any vending machine you used? You may remember at least one machine. Many times you might have used when you are on the bus station or railway station. At least now, this is the clue to you. Yes, a machine to which you put a coin and it gives the output You wait. Have you used this machine?
Yes, sir.
Great. So if this is the machine, when you put some coin, it gives weight. Or if let me modify this, when you put uh, some coins, some rupees, it may give different outputs. Let's say like suppose probability is it may give you okay Peps. Let it will give cold drink can or let it give you a tea or let it give you a coffee. So depends on how much coin, how much amount coin you put. Accordingly, it is delivering you a either cold drink, tea, or coffee. Let's say uh, price of cold drink is suppose 15 rupees. For tea, that is 10 rupees, and for let's say coffee again, that is a let's say 20 rupees. So whatever amount you are going to put here, are you getting me? Whatever amount you
Yes,
are
sir.
going to put here, let's say you enter 10. So what this vending machine will give? Yes,
T.
3. So can you tell me, does this is a finite automata? Because we are talking about some machine like a finite automata. Initially, the machine is in idle state. Then we will give some input accordingly to give the to give the cold drink or to give the coffee. Yes, Vishal is this is we are talking about one finite state machine.
Yes, sir. Fine.
Okay, great. Now the next question is this machine we are talking about is a deterministic or non-deterministic? So see, we are seeing the real life examples
Deterministic.
of this copy vending machine. Yes, yes. Come again. Which type of machine this is? Deterministic or
Deterministic.
non-deterministic? Correct, correct, correct. Deterministic.
Deterministic.
Fine. Now one more question. Which type of this machine we are talking is? Either it is a DFA or definitely not NFA because you have already told this is a deterministic, mover or melee machine. Either these two categories. Which type of this
It's a
machine is?
more machine.
Yes, it's a mover machine.
More machine. More.
Mover machine means on every input it gives the output. So instead of saying surely mover or melee, it may be any one of these two. But obviously this is a deterministic machine which gives the out on every input. Fine. Obviously probability is there. What will be in the inside this box? What will be inside this box? Can anyone tell me? This black box. What may be the inside this? Yes, please guess. Because see, our role is we have to design this machine. So what will be the design of this machine? What will be the design? What will be inside that machine? Not able to guess? You have already given the answers. This is a finite state
Cold
machine.
drink.
Yes.
Cold drink 3 hours of.
Oh, okay. You are thinking about these things. Uh, these things will be there, but Vishal is more close. Decision box. Decision box, but we are going to design it. So what we should write there? What will be the design of it? Correct. Nikita came to the right. States and transitions. Yes, I am saying this is a DFA. This is a DFA. So inside this box, there will be different states. If Q0, Q1, Q2, like suppose Q0 means 10 rupees, Q2 means, Q1 means 15 rupees, Q2 means 20 rupees, or it may possible that Q0 means 5 rupees, again Q2 means 10 rupees, again Q3 means 15 rupees. So that division will be different. Division may be different possibilities. What are the different possibilities? If we talk about Indian currency, we may have a 1 rupee coin, 2 rupees coin, 5 rupees coin, then 10 rupees coin. Yes, so this may be the combination using these 4 types of inputs. Are you getting me? Using these 4 types of input, what may be the different combinations? Like 10 1 rupees coin. So I have to go for 10 states. First coin means 1 rupees, second state means 2 rupees, third state means 3 rupees, fourth state means 5 rupees, fifth state means 5 rupees. So I have to draw that 10 states if I allow 1 rupee coin. That 10 states, when someone directly insert 2 rupees coin, then instead of going from 0th state to 1 state, that machine will go from 0 to second state. If someone will draw the 5 rupee coin, the machine will go from 0th state to 5th state. I hope you all are able to imagine now what will be inside this. We have to define a state transition, state machine, finite state machine. So this is a case study. So it is expected that you should try this. You should draw this DFA. Just my role is to let you explain this use case. So will you do this case study? Complete this case study. See, in exam there may be a probability of question like design a copy vending machine, design a vending machine, or write a short note on how finite state machine is used in vending machine. Okay, so you should be prepared with all this concept theoretically what I explained you and the diagram state machine. Like this. See, I was about to show you. Okay, like this. See, there may be a different possibilities of the applications. Vending machine, traffic light. Traffic light may be one use case. Now I expect that you should start imagining how you can draw the transition diagram for traffic light. How many different lights are there? Traffic light
3.
control? 3. So those will be the 3 input symbols possible. Correct? Then what will be the rules for transition? You should understand from the traffic controller, if there is a red, then which blows, if there is a green, then which blows, that sequence. Fine. And again the sequence of different roads. If that is a cross, 4 roads are connecting, then what is the sequence? Which side first, then which side, then which side? Accordingly, you can design traffic light using DFA. Next, video games. You can imagine video games using DFA. See, when you achieve some level, you get number of points earned. Are you able to visualize it as a DFA application, video game? Next is text parsing. Okay, we will come to this text parsing again. Regular expression machine. In next lecture, in next unit, you will understand this. CPU controllers. CPU along with its input output controller, DMA controller, how it manages different resources. For that you can define the state DFA. Protocol analysis, it is a protocol. It may be the network protocol, or in day-to-day life the companies or different organizations follow the protocols. So to check that, DFA you can define. Obviously the best example, best use case will be natural language processing, in which in natural language processing, spelling checking, spelling correction, predicting the words, like that many use cases you will find in the natural language processing. One will be the best example of when you type on the Google some word, it predicts, do you want to say this, do you want to say this, do you want to search this? So that is the best example of it. Then speech recognition, if I am talking, you are understanding it, so the machine can do that with the help of DFA. So type of many applications are there. If you deal with the copy vending machine, see here is one example. Number of states is 0 rupees coin, $0.25, $0.50, $0.75, $1, $1.25, 1.50, 1.75, 2. So these are the different allowable coins or dollars. Input is 0.25. Sorry. These are the different states. These are the different possible state combination of using the input like 25, $0.25, $1, even from this. So these different combinations you can get. Delta transition function is described below in the diagram. I will show it to you. I hope this PDF is visible to you all. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Great. Then Q0 is a $0 states, and final state is accept state. So let's check that how it will be the. If you see, start is 0. If you get $0.25, you will go to the state $0.25. Again from this state, if you get $0.25, you will go to the $0.50. Are you getting me? Are you getting this? Again 0.25, you will go. Again 0.25, 1. Yes. And why that select is here? Select means on that dollar what your machine can produce as an output, either tea, coffee, or tea, coffee. We have seen that example. Correct? So like this you can define the vending machine. Games. See, in games, how your score will increase when it will eat some, or when it will achieve some level. So like that you can achieve it. I will share you. Okay. Can you able to copy the chat, or I should put it in a WhatsApp? Okay, I will upload this PDF in a Google Drive classroom, so that from that you can take it. Pacman, protocol examples. Okay, I think it is sufficient. Just I want to give you an insight where you can search for. This is the vending machine and other examples. One more example, spell checker. Yes, I will elaborate that. Spell checker. I hope you are getting it and no any confusion. Please give me the quick feedback.
No, sir.
No any confusion. That no, or you are not understanding that no. No doubt. Okay. Okay, let's go for another case study, spell checker. Yes, tell me, what is the task of spell checker? Yes, what does spell
It
checker?
is a software tool.
Okay, so it will take a input one. It will take one input as even a string, correct? And what will be the output of it? What will be the output of it? Spell checker output. It will accept that string or reject. Accept that string means spelling is correct. It will reject means spelling is wrong. Clear? At least this. Agree? Please
Yes, sir.
be responsive so that I can understand it. Okay, now next thing. Only yes and no, that is the output, like this as an output box. But what will be the inside that? What will be the design of that spell checker? So you may remember we have some example in strings. Let me check the example. Just a minute. I'm checking that. Yes. At the time of NFA with epsilon transition, we have gone through one example like recognition of reversal words, while or else. That given word is while or not. So likewise, suppose let me go for it for a while word. So for that the transition diagram will be let me draw it fast. I'm not giving the numbers to the states, but it will be Q0, Q1, Q2 likewise. So I will check does it is a while or not. So like this. W here. After that, if next input is I, WHI, L, E. So if I am designing this transition, this finite state machine, when it will come in Q0 and it read W, it will go here. If it read H, it will go here. I, L, E, and this is my final state. Means spelling of file is correct. So this machine you will design already, and then you will take the input string, character by character you will traverse. After reading whole string, if you reach to the final state, it means the spelling of file is checked. Again, where is there? While where is another word. So in where also WH is same. So from here you can draw the another state. Are you getting me? Are you with me? Please confirm. WHE RE. So that will be again the another path. So I may go here R and then again E. So again this will be the final state. So this is one example, but one problem in this. How many words are there in English language? A very huge count, very large count. It is. So how much? The words. I'm not asking the characters. So words count is very huge. So actually the example I have shown to you like this, where will be matched like this, while will be matched like this. You can imagine how complex or big this diagram is. But here I have just given the clue to you about the spell checker. Now this is your homework to check out how you can design the spell checker using DFA, finite automata or deterministic finite automata. I think for introduction to this, both the examples it is sufficient, but as it is a case study, each one of you must have to try for it. Then only the outcome of this unit will be fulfilled. Then only the outcome of this unit will be fulfilled. Let me tell you what we are expecting in this. Just a minute. Are you able to see my screen? I have opened one Excel sheet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When we are learning the unit number 1, what is expected that after learning the unit number 1, the student should able to design deterministic and non-deterministic finite automata and Mealy and Moore machine for different formal languages. So tell me, what is your situation? Are you able to do this now? Can you design deterministic finite automata, non-deterministic finite
Yes,
automata,
sir.
Mealy machine and Moore
Yes.
machine for different formal languages? Yes, only one or two are saying yes. What about others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, great. So, which skill you learn from this first unit is this. You are having the skill of designing deterministic and non-deterministic automata. Also, you will earn the skill of designing Mealy and Moore machines for different formal languages. So I hope what was I planned my outcome after learning this lecture, what students should able to do. I hope it is achieved.
Yes,
Is
sir.
it? Obviously now someone will be very confident for that. Someone will be little bit, but at least the examples we have seen for that. I hope those who have attended the lectures regularly will able to design DFA, NFA, conversion, Mealy, Moore, and conversion. And examples we seen vending machine use case and a spell checker or many more. So great. With this, from my side, I conclude that we have completed unit number 1. We have completed the unit number 1. So what is your call? Are you saying the same what I am saying? Does we cover the unit number 1? What is your call?
Yes, sir.
Great, great. So after each unit, what do we do? Now I will submit a question bank to you for this unit number 1. Today we have some time, so we will discuss 15 minutes the questions. And now I will upload this as a next assignment to you. But don't worry, for this you will get a fair enough time to solve because lot many number of questions are there. But believe me, in INSEM or in final exam, I have tried to bring all categories of questions in this question bank. So I am sure almost 95% that every question in INSEM and NSEM will be on the from the category of this question bank. Only the letters may change, symbols may change. So are you ready to go for this question bank? We will discuss 15 minutes so that today I will upload this as an assignment and you will able to solve it. Okay, great. So define the following terms. First question: symbol, alphabets, words, and regular expression. Yes, are you able to define symbol, alphabet? Yes. Definitions. At least do you remember. At least do you remember it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what is symbol?
0, 1, 2, 3, ABC, etc.
Symbols are the characters, notations allowed in the given language. Like for English, trade, 09 we can use. For other, you might be familiar with code characters. ASCII table. ASCII table is the good example of symbols which you can use. Alphabet is a finite set of non-empty and non-empty set of symbols. And for alphabet, summation is used. See, symbols means all types of symbols, all symbols. Alphabet, among them, one subset, one finite set, which is allowed for a given particular language. And alphabet is denoted by summation. symbols. That is alphabets allowed. Word is what? Word, or here it may be asked like string. So what do you mean by word or string? String is, or word is, a finite sequence of symbols from alphabet. A string is a finite sequence of symbols from alphabet. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the regular expression? I think this point we have not covered. In the unit number 2, we will deal with this regular expression. Okay. So shall we go next? You keep this now. Actually, regular expression is nothing but it is a set of operators and the describing a language. Language description is using of regular expressions. Regular expressions will have symbols and operators, concatenation, addition, multiplication, means iteration. These different operations will be there. So in regular next unit we will start, and there you will understand what is the regular expression. Let's go for second question. Design finite state machine accepting the following language over alphabet 0, 1. So set up all strings with 3 consecutive zeros. Set up all strings such that 4th symbol from the right is 1. I think we have taken this example, such type of examples. Please give me quick feedback.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Okay, so these are the category of DFA we learned, in which we solve for the string and counting examples in the string. Okay, the next question is define the following terms: formal language, DFA, NFA with epsilon, and clean closure. Any problem with the for defining formal language? The formal language. See, this is not revision. I am expecting answers from you, so that I will also get to know that if you not understand anything, then I can repeat it, or I can explain you. Okay, let me put one photo on your group so that many of these questions may get clear to you. Just a minute. Actually, that photo is not readable. The relation between symbol, alphabet, and then finally the formal language. Okay, check it out. It is uploading. Just a minute. I hope it reached to your WhatsApp group. Please give me the feedback if you have received it. So that will be helpful for you to understand all the definitions, symbol, alphabet, and clean closure. Clean closure is nothing but the star. Summation in all possible combinations. All possible combinations given in. Or you can say it is a power set of summation, power set of input symbols. That is a clean closure. For DA and NFA, you should be able to define with M is equal to, in curly bracket, Q, comma, delta, comma, summation, comma, Q and F, and you should be able to explain each and every term. I hope no need to repeat that. definition of DFA, NFA, NFA with epsilon. You will go for it and check it, confirm it. Let's go for next question. Next question is compare DFA with NFA, DFA and NFA. So be ready with it. At least prepare 5 differences, minimum 5 differences, because question may be for 5 marks. Okay, so minimum 5 differences in DFA. Again, long form is not a difference. You will not get the mark for long form. Note it well. Okay, long form is not a difference. You should talk about difference in transition function, capability, ambiguity, memory required, time required, which is easy for programming. These should be parameters on which you should write the difference in DFA and NFA. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go next. Compare again NFA and NFA with epsilon. Again, on the same parameters, you can compare these two. Next, question 6 is construct a DFA for accepting language L, accepting L over 0, 1 such that every substring of length 4 contains at least 3 ones. So minimum length should be 4. That is the first case you have to check. And in that, at least 3 ones should be there. So counting and length, that you have to combine in this. Next question is construct an NFA and its equivalent DFA for accepting the language defined over summation 0, 1 such that each string has 2 consecutive zeros followed by 1. Even though it is saying NFA and its equivalent DFA, yes, you should be able to define the NFA first for string has 2 consecutive zeros followed by 1 and then convert that NFA to DFA. Again, method is not specified, so you can use direct or indirect method as per your confidence. Indirect method means successors. Direct method means no need to convert epsilon to NFA, and you can directly convert epsilon NFA to DFA. So choice is yours if that is not mentioned clearly. But don't forget to show the transition table for NFA and DFA. Only transition diagram will not easy for paper checker to check that is correct or not. So when you will construct the NFA with the transition diagram, compulsory write the transition table for it, and same conversion, write the transition table for DFA. Question number 8, design a finite automata which accepts even number of zeros and number of ones, even, both. Here also, even number of ones. We have seen this example, so I will go next. Explain the extended transition function of NFA epsilon. So what is expected here? The delta function of NFA, which is extended with delta function of NFA with epsilon. What is the change? Can anyone tell me? The delta function of NFA and delta function of NFA epsilon. Yes. If you remember the delta function of NFA is what? Delta function of NFA is what? If Q is the current state and summation is the input, any input symbol from summation, what is the next possible state? If you remember, it is 2 raised to Q possibilities, not a single state. Agree with this transition function? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So what is the change of this NFA transition function to NFA with epsilon? The change only is this NFA in which summation union, yes, at least now can anyone tell me what is the possible symbol it can read at any stage, either any symbol from summation or epsilon. This is the change, because epsilon is not the input symbol, so you have to show that separately. Okay, so like this the questions are there. Now I think we should stop today, but go through each and every question. If you have a query, you can ask me anytime from these questions. 27 questions are there, but I am sure that no any another question other than this type of question will be there in the exam. So tell me how much days you will require to complete this assignment. 27 questions. Let me take 5 questions a day. Okay, 5 questions per day. So I will assign 6 days to complete this assignment. Deadline of this assignment will be next Monday. Is it fine? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Great. So today I will upload that in the Google Classroom. You start solving. If you have a time, you can go more than 5. No problem. It is your plan. But ultimately, till next Monday, you should complete this assignment. So in this way, actually, see, these are the all questions I have collected from the university question papers. From the university question papers from old days, I have collected this. So ultimately, we able to discuss the university questions also in this session. So finally, in this 21st lecture, we are able to complete up our unit number 1. From tomorrow's lecture, we will start unit number 2. So thank you for attending this today's lecture. Today we will stop here. Tomorrow we will go with the new unit. That new unit will not require those many lectures. It will be completed in less, because there we have to understand